Hey guys, how's it going today? Welcome back to another episode of Shark Week. This time I will be reviewing Sharktopus, 2010 Sci-Fi Channel movie. Half shark, half octopus, aw, killer. Produced by Roger Corman, and also directed by Declan O'Brien. I think I'm saying her name right. He directed 3, 4, and 5 of the Wrong Turn movies in the Wrong Turn series. Now, I only actually ever seen one or two of them, but I will check out the rest of these once I get the chance to. The film stars Eric Roberts, whom I had no idea until now. He's the brother of Julia Roberts. He plays a scientist named Nathan. He plays a geneticist named Nathan Sands, who creates S11, which is the infamous Sharktopus. And as you can see here, he meets a really gnarly-looking death right to the neck. But we'll get to that later, later on. And anyway, so Sharktopus. So it's a genetic hybrid monster. Half shark, half octopus, all killer, as the poster says, like I said before, and they dubbed it S11, which is an interesting name, and they gave it this electromagnetic pulses. I'm sorry for my speech. Device attached to his head to control it for test missions and whatnot. Now, when I read that, or when I rewatched this and understood that, I was like, that sounds very, very similar to the plot for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom with the Indoraptor, with the sorry guys, with the electromagnetic pulses in the head when they use the gun to get it to sewn in, kind of like bat sonar and whatnot. And it's also another hybrid monster. But back to the Sharktopus, man. This thing is just all awesome. The monster looks great. It's one of my absolutely favorite sci-fi monster movies on Sci-Fi Channel, and he's just a great looking monster. Like, I love sharks and octopuses. Octopus being my favorite animal, shark being my second. These two combined is just really killer. Yeah, the CG's not so good. It's really really bad with the CGI, but hey, what the heck are you gonna do? It's a Sci-Fi Channel. And it's got some great shots here of just really nice, like not tropical island, but just like an island, kind of like maybe off Hawaii somewhere. I'm not entirely sure on the location where they filmed this at, but it looks really beautiful. I like the scenery. And then you just get the monster just walking on land or crawling in the water, eating people. Swimming in the water, eating people. And then you have these two guys right here. That's Natalie. She's supposedly the daughter of Nathan Sands in the movie. And this guy, honestly, I don't remember his name right now. But he's the main hero. I'm using air quotes here. And he's always running around half shirtless. Shirt unbuttoned. And at one point in the movie, he gets like this big old hole in his damn leg from the Sharktopus that stabs him, and somehow he's just like, "Oh, you mother!" and he never finishes a word. Even the unrated edition, he never finishes mother. Well, motherfucker, as I'm going to say, because it's my channel. Well, he never finishes that, and he never seems to refill his gun or reload his gun. It always just shoot. Oh, it jams up for a second. Oh, don't refill it, or don't reload it. Shoot. Just really stupid. And you got these couple reporters here. You got, I think her name is Stephanie. I think that was her name in the movie. And Bones. Oh, no, sorry, Stacy. Her name's Stacy. My bad. It came to me. And then Bones. And Bones, you can recognize he plays a character named Steve in Nacho Libre. At least that's where I recognize him from. I guess he does other things too. But it's funny as hell seeing him in this movie, being all tattooed up, and cameraman named Bones. They're just kind of like a ridiculous throwaway segment, like they're just a couple throwaway characters. Most of these characters are all throwaway characters, honestly, to me. None of them really have a development. Not even the main hero, and the acting's just pretty poor. But like I said, as you can see here, he's shooting the Sharktopus in the middle of a crowded area, and then the next scene it changes entirely different, where they're on the edge of where the boats are, which is kind of odd. But anyways, Sharktopus, a very interesting movie. Like I said, came out 2010. It's just a really dumb premise, just the, classic B horror movie, monster movie, just like all the rest on Sci-Fi Channel. But I really like the idea of the monster. It's, I think, unique to me, and it's really cool. And surprisingly, it spawned 2 sequels. The first of being Sharktopus versus Sharktopus versus Terracuda. My bad. I want to say Barracuda, because it's mixed with a Barracuda and a Pteranodon, apparently. And it just looks gnarly. It's called Jurassic Wars, is like the first title of the movie, too. So it's really cool to see kind of like a dinosaur-esque monster fight this Sharktopus creature. And it stars Conan O'Brien as well, actually. And he also meets a really gnarly death as well. Just right through the back of the head, through the mouth. I haven't seen this one all the way. I caught bits and pieces of it. And the third movie, Sharktopus versus Werewolf, I have never seen it before, but like, just look at this thing. It looks just menacing, like something you see in Rampage or something, or whatnot. But yeah, this thing is just gnarly, nasty looking. I need to watch these sequels again to get a full review on them. But it's surprisingly that Sharktopus spawned 2 sequels. I mean, not really surprising because it's, you know, a Sci-Fi Channel, but you know, hey, we got like 8 million Sharknadoes out there. But Sharktopus, I think, should come back. I would love to see Sharktopus fight the Toxic Shark. Even though, spoiler, Toxic Shark died in Toxic Shark. But I would love to see Sharktopus come back, maybe fight another hybrid monster. Be really cool. And this is like the only monster I know on the Sci-Fi Channel so far that has his own theme song. Like, it plays at the beginning of the film. You can even watch it in the trailer. It has its own theme song. It's like this really, like, rad, like, sounding surfer kind of song, you know, that you hear back in the 50s, you know, like those really odd B-horror movies back then, you know. I don't know. It's just a really killer movie to me. And it's one of my favorites, even though the story is just kind of bland, but it is Sci-Fi Channel. Roger Corman does a honestly pretty good job. He produced this. Obviously, he also did the Piranha parody of Jaws back in the day as well. And he does a lot of sci-fi movies, I noticed. And Roger Corman's name pops up a million times, honestly, in most of the shark movies that I have. Or not shark movies, most of the sci-fi movies that I have, which is really cool to see his name pop up numerous times. And I've seen way more of his movies than I thought, even though he doesn't direct most of them. He does produce most of them. But so if you haven't had a chance, like I said, give Sharktopus a watch. It's really interesting, really funny as hell to watch. Forgive my language earlier. I'm trying to keep the channel clean, but you know, I had to you know, exclaim that you know, he's like, "Oh, you mother," and never finished it, and just bothers the hell out of me, man. I just can't stand it when no one finishes a swear. Like, even in like the unrated version, like I said, the unrated version doesn't finish it. It's like, I get it's made for TV, but come on, man, just edit it for the DVD, man. Come on. But like I said, the 2 sequels, I'll get another chance to get around and watch them. I might review them for next year, for Shark Week next year, but yeah, Sharktopus, you know, have shark, have octopus, all killer. Just give it a watch when you can, and enjoy yourself. Like I said, don't take it too seriously, but just the monster itself is really, really gnarly looking. I just love the effects of the monster. Just really cool. And Sci-Fi, if you're listening, or whoever owns this movie, you should make some plushies. You should make some action figures. I would love a figure of Sharktopus. I would just love something on my display. You know, shirts or something, you know, like I would just love like a Sharktopus something, you know, other than just the movie. I love a poster or something. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoy this one review. I will do another one as well tomorrow. So hope you all enjoy this, and take care.